Cabinet chief accused lawmakers of undermining the government. Congress already forced out finance, transportation ministers. Peru's cabinet will be forced to resign after Cabinet Chief Fernando Zavala lost a vote of confidence he called to prevent opposition lawmakers from ousting the second education minister in less than a year. The opposition-controlled Congress voted 77-22 against the confidence motion Friday with 16 abstentions, meaning President Pedro Pablo Kuczynski will have to find a new head for his ministerial team. Kuczynski can reappoint all his ministers except for the cabinet chief. Zavala, who faced opposition calls to step down over the government's handling of a teachers' strike, called the vote knowing it could cost him his position. The ruling party has just 17 of the 130 seats in Congress. Still, the move may yet pay off by putting Zavala's successor in a stronger position to defend Kuczynski's administration in the future. Should the new cabinet lose a confidence vote, the Constitution allows Kuczynski to dissolve Congress and call parliamentary elections, not a scenario many lawmakers would welcome. Two censures in less than a year represent an affront to the government's education policy as well as an attack on the work of the team I have the honor to lead, Zavala said in Congress on Thursday. Critical period. Kuczynski suspended a planned visit to New York where he was due to address the United Nations General Assembly and have dinner with U.S. Donald Trump. Louisiana Republican newspaper reported, citing Vice President Mercedes Arauz. Less than 14 months into Kuczynski's administration, the clash of legislative and executive powers risks hurting business confidence and slowing a much-anticipated economic recovery, said Jorge del Castillo, a lawmaker and former cabinet chief with the APRA party, during a debate that preceded the vote. Zavala took on the additional post of finance minister in June after Alfredo Thorne was forced out by Congress. Comments via Twitter following the vote suggest he may not be reappointed finance minister and leave the cabinet entirely. "Thanks to all my team. It's been an honor working with you," said Zavala, a former SABMiller plc executive. Fuerza Popular, led by former presidential candidate Keiko Fujimori, said September 12 the party planned to table a censure motion to force out Education Minister Mary Lou Martins for her handling of a teachers' strike that became one of the longest in decades. Martins would have been the fourth member of Zavala's team pushed out by Congress. Her predecessor Jamie Saavedra was censured in December and is now head of education policy at the World Bank. In recent weeks, lawmakers from Kuczynski's own party called on the president to bring on ministers with more political experience to better contain attacks from the opposition, amid a slide in his popularity.